TSU head coach Reggie Barlow, the team coming off its open date. They are back in action. They're going to open association play. They're going to host in-state rival Tennessee Tech on Saturday afternoon. Nissan ESPN Plus has that. So, Coach, just some thoughts about your squad, and then we'll go to some questions.
Yes, hope everybody's well and healthy. And we had a chance this week, last week, to have a little bye week. Obviously, had a chance to heal some guys, get some guys back. Was able to get some good practices in, along with allowing our guys to get some rest and get home to see their families. And we were able to get out and do some recruiting as well. So, a really good week for us. And of course, this week we're looking forward to going out and competing against, in conference rival, who's playing really well right now, scoring a lot of points, extremely aggressive on defense. Tennessee Tech, their coaches coach these guys up really well, and they're a real legit team. And looking forward to see how we measure up.
Thanks, Coach. We'll go to some questions again. If you have one, let me know down in the chat. We'll go to Derek first. Go ahead, Derek.
Good morning, Coach. How you doing?
Good. How are you doing, Derek?
Great. Derek Fleming with Uproar Radio Show. September 27 has been something that we've had circled as Tiger supporters, and also got our show that highlights Tennessee State football, about Tennessee Tech coming to Nashville and the success they've been having in the last few meetings that you have. So what's kind of been your message for your team as they prepare to go into conference play, and especially with a in-state rival that's been having success against you in Tech?
Yeah, I mean, Tennessee Tech, obviously, they've done a great job of recruiting. Their coaches got these guys dialed in. They're playing with a lot of confidence. Quarterback position is really good. It's really, to our team, it's, you got to know your opponent. You got to know who you're playing against. You got to know the guy that you're going to be going up against, and really dial in on who that player is. How can it hurt you? How can you pose your will on them? But a really good team. And, it's obviously early in the week for our guys. We had meetings yesterday, and, of course, have meetings today. And then, of course, getting the chance to go out and practice. Really feel like we got a good practice script for today for our guys. And just looking forward to seeing them getting over here and us going out and, practicing with genuine enthusiasm and getting ourselves ready to compete on Saturday.
Thank you, Coach.
Let's go to Brandon King next. Go ahead, Brandon.
Hey. Good morning, Coach. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good. Brandon King with Inside the HBCU Sports Lab and SneakerShopTalk.com. In terms of bye week, and you talk to to many coaches, and they'll have as many different opinions. Some want it earlier in the year, some want it late, some don't care. In terms of where your bye week was, did you think it was good to have it this early? And then you mentioned some of the things you got done. If you had a checklist of what you wanted to get accomplished this week, did you check all those boxes off?
Yeah, I mean, my deal is, the schedule, obviously, I wasn't here when this schedule was made. So we just took the approach not to judge it and let it be what it is. Obviously, we had been here in training camp and played 3 games. So it's not a bad spot for where the bye week is. We just wanted to make sure that we used it in the right way. And that was to allow our guys to mentally and physically get refreshed, along with getting some work, as well as allowing them to see their families and that type of stuff, and for us to be able to go out and do some recruiting. So I think in checking the boxes, we were able to do that, and was excited to see our guys back on Sunday evening to get ready for this game. So I've been coaching for a long time, played for a long time, and the bye weeks have fell in all type of spots on the schedule, and I've gotten used to just not judging it, and wherever it falls, and just having a plan to be able to use it the right way.
Right. Thanks, Coach.
Mike, did you have something? I see you're off mute, but I can't hear you.
Yeah, I did. I sent you a text.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
I don't get the question option for some reason on my cell here. Coach, I did have a question about, did you kind of use the first 3 games as a kind of, not really a warm up, but just to see where you were, just a preparation, a preseason for the conference play? With you having a new staff and having so much rebuilding to do, this is when it really counts.
Yeah, I mean, it's we've referred to it as the preseason is over. Getting a chance, we got here in April, hit the ground running, adding pieces to the roster, getting coaching staff here as late as July. But the first 3 weeks was an opportunity for us to see who we are and our players and our coaching staff, all of us as a cohesiveness group and what we can do. And was able to see a lot. Obviously we had the quarterback situation where we were playing 2 guys, and now we've settled on Byron. And there's other position as well that we've had to let play out. And I think a lot of the changes that we will make or have made will benefit our team. And it was good to get those 3 games against 3 really different opponents to get a chance to measure out our team.
And about Byron, can you just talk about what he brings different from the other quarterbacks, what his strengths are? I know obviously he's a dual threat and seems to be a really good fit for the offense.
Yeah, I think Byron is a leader. He leads in his own way. He's an extremely confident and smart guy. Wanted the job. He's worked hard. Just in recruiting him here and him learning it, over the summer. He wasn't here in the spring and stuff, but him coming here and learning it over the summer and training camp has been good for us. And like you mentioned, I do think he's a good fit for this offense at this time. So, he plays with an up-tempo type of deal. Obviously he can, run and keep himself out of harm's way. So, right now he's the guy for us.
Okay. Thanks, Coach.
Yeah.
And Derek has a follow-up. Go ahead, Derek.
Yeah, so following up the legacy series, you saw some subtle changes on the offensive side of the ball. Well, not subtle, some big changes. Of course, we're talking about Byron McNair, who started the game, which was kind of a surprise for most fans. But there were some things on the offensive line that stood out to me. Looked like Igwe had moved to center. Looked like you had squeezed down Vanderpute to left to right guard, and then you brought in Crawford, the transfer from MTSU, at right tackle. So now that you have a week off and basically 4 weeks into the football season, this is the 5th week with a tough opponent like this. Talk to us about a little bit about what you're doing with your offensive line, because it looks like you were still trying to put some pieces together there.
Yeah, and that boats Derek into what we saw as preseason and trying to find the right 5 that fits from an offensive standpoint, offensive line standpoint, that can protect and also be able to run, block, and all that good stuff. And we did have Shamar out there, not necessarily the tackle body, but plays with grit and compete. And he actually can play all the positions. We moved Jesse back to center, and he actually had a solid game at that position and being able to snap the ball and all that stuff. So there was a work in progress. Like I said, we was trying to find the best 5 guys. We still have Joel, who he didn't start, but he ended up playing a good bit in the Legacy Series game. But it's about finding the best 5 guys to go out there and be able to protect the quarterback and obviously be able to create those running lanes for our running backs.
Coach, I got one more for you, and we'll let you go if nobody else has anything. We've mentioned Legacy Series, with Tech and UT Martin. It's the Sergeant York Trophy, the OVC schools in the state of Tennessee. So, in addition to winning a conference championship, another, a war or another a trophy that your team can take home. Just talk about, playing some rivals like that and having something extra to play for.
Yeah, we have so much respect for Tennessee Tech and all the schools that we'll play against that's in our conference. It's every coach is going to want to win the state, obviously for recruiting purposes, for morale purposes, and all of that. So, extremely excited and humbled to be here at Tennessee State and to get a chance to compete against a team like Tennessee Tech, who's rolling right now. You're talking about averaging 60 points a game. These guys are scoring a lot, and defense runs to the ball, aggressive, physical. So it should be a fun contest. And, as we mentioned, we're humble and blessed to be a part of it at this time.
Oh, one more and we'll let you go. I didn't see the hand. There it is.
Hey, Coach, how
there
you
you go.
doing? This Brandon Badler from Uproar Radio. Good talking to you again. I just wanted to give you a chance to give everybody what you're kind of telling the kids right now, how important it is. This game is about, just battling back from down, the last two games, and the mindset that you're trying to get across to the team going into the game.
Yeah, it's about ongoing skill development. It's about taking care of your business because your business will take care of you. It's about win the day. It's about WIN, what's important now. You can't raise your hand up and talk about winning on Saturday if you don't take care of what's important now. And that's classroom stuff, that's turning in assignments, that's weight room stuff, that's being detailed and winning in the meeting, that's winning in Indy, it's winning in the group install periods, is winning in every phase that you're going to approach, that you will approach today. So you will have an opportunity to win on Saturday, and to do it in public, you got to do it in private. So we're talking about doing it in private over these next few days. So we'll have an opportunity to go out in public and do it as we need to.
Appreciate you, Coach.
Coach,
Sir.
appreciate your time as always. Best of luck this week, and then we'll talk to you again next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.